not working. I sometimes, when I've been out there in the past with web pages, Trevor does brilliant web work. He's got something else coming out. What is it? The Big Five. I've seen a preview of it. It is brilliant. But if I did that, it may look totally different. And so everybody would want to do blocks just because the product would be good, and so forth.
Yeah, to a certain extent, actually, Lance. But what you can also do, I actually like ugly sales pages, because what I'll do is I'll pimp up my review page so that my review page looks 10 times sexier than the page that they're going to land on, and
that works too. Yeah.
pre-sell them there. So yeah, there's different ways you can do it.
As long as you're getting a hold of them and you're doing a pre-sell blocks review page before they go to that page, and good bonuses, you can do it. Hey, Trevor, real quick, you just mentioned, and Kevin's on here, the scarcity bar.
Yeah.
They can get access to that through Kevin's opt-in.
Yes.
I have the link for that. Can you show them, or do you want me to show them on what it looks like on a page? Scarcity?
Yeah. I can show them what it looks like on a page. Let me think. When did I use it? Did I use it on the Christmas Cash Call?
I've got one.
All right, go on. Do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, let me show you just briefly, everyone. Let me go to
Kevin, if you've got, because I know you've got kind of version 2.0 up and running, which is sexy. If you've got a link for that, Kev, that you want to drop in, by all means, drop that in.
Yeah, thanks, Kevin.
If that's what you're doing at the moment, sort of thing.
Everybody see this?
Yep, can see that.
Okay, so I've actually changed the language to bonuses, versus spots.
Yeah.
So that's one thing you can give away bonuses to. Maybe it's registration spots to like a Christmas call. And then, you put a little Warrior Plus button and just copy image or any kind of button that's going to go through to the next page. And that's going through to an offer. But this is how the scarcity button, you can edit it once it's in your page, and it's real simple to do. And Kevin's got a link there too, but we make sure you get it. So go ahead, Trevor.
Yeah, cool. So, scarcity is something that is very powerful. And, when depending on what bonuses you've got as well, for example, if we're doing a call bonus, then we can only get 100 people in on our calls unless we go up to the next level. And the next level is actually quite a lot more expensive. It's something like 3 times the price to get just above that. So there are times, when your bonuses have real genuine scarcity. And on top of that, the other thing is that if you're giving away, like, for example, I'm giving away on Compoundly, I'm giving away 5 front-end products and 5 OTOs. So I'm giving away massive value, but I'm also losing the chance to sell those products and those OTOs to the people that buy Compoundly. So there's only so many that you'd want to do. So there is real genuine scarcity around the kind of bonus bundle, but it is something that makes a big difference when it comes to your conversions. And
it works.
Yeah. If you look at Lance's page there, he's got scarcity. He's got a video. If you just scroll down, Lance, on that page, he's got himself, so that you can, you get to know the man, Lance Groom. And if you can do that, if you guys can get yourself out of your comfort zone, then it does make a difference, because you get to know, like, and trust the person, and then you're more likely to buy from that person. He's got some nice arrows there, kind of getting your attention and looking at that. And he's showing an OTO 4 bonus where you get a 3-hour one-on-one coaching. Wow, yeah. Blimey, Lance. That's a good OTO. That's a good bonus, an OTO 4 bonus. And now I know that I remember what the OTO 4 is. It's quite expensive. I think I've given away a coaching call on that before as well. But so what he's got there is a few different things, but he's drawn attention to the OTOs so that he can get more, higher sales through that affiliate offer. But he's also pre-selling on this page, and it can be as simple as that. This is a simple page. Anyone can put this together. You've got your scarcity bar, get a secret bonus, watch a video below, call to action there. You've got a video introducing, face on camera. Doesn't have to be that, And then that takes you through to the sales page, which is he's already pre-sold you on. And that is then cookied with his affiliate link.
That was a lost the page. I was trying to stop myself from talking.
That's all right.
You take over screen share,
Trevor. Right, let me just take this over.
There you go.
I'm just going to show you my page for Compoundly. And this is my blog, Floss. This is nothing like I want it to be. I just don't get the time. But, you know, it's a fairly standard sort of blog that I've got here. But all of my reviews will go on here, and they'll go on as posts. Now, I've just added an extra set of bonuses. So I've put a big red banner across the top here that says scroll down to see the extra bonuses I've added since recording this video. I've got a little introduction there about Compoundly and can you really make over $180 a day with this? Let me know. Let me tell you what I think, and then I sort of go through. Now, the difference that I did on this one, and this was recorded late last night, something like midnight last night. It's a very busy time for me. I've got a launch coming up. So I actually started my review video by introducing the bonuses. So if you see here, if I highlight over here, you'll see that for the first 1, 2, 3, right. So for the first 3 minutes, I'm only talking about my bonuses. I'm not talking about the product. And I did that for a reason. And that is because a lot of people are only interested in the bonuses because they've already made their mind up they want the product. So I thought I'd front end that, you know, and that was just a test, just to see. I mailed this out last night and it looked like that. It was just that much. That's all I had time to do. And then I decided to pimp the page and get a few more sales. So I added this countdown timer in and my bonus bundle. This is my version of the scarcity bar here, 57 remaining, and the countdown. In fact, I've got to edit that. Look, it says 63 and 57. The countdown. So you've got a countdown on the launch. So that's double scarcity. Countdown on the launch, countdown on the bonuses. As this goes down and this goes down, that gets squeezed and squeezed and squeezed so that the people that land on this page know that they need to take action as soon as possible. Then the calls to action here, instant delivery of my bonuses when you buy Compoundly through this link. This has got my, if you look in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see it's got my tracking ID of Floss. You can just see that down here when I highlight over that. It says Floss. That's so I know where the sales are coming from. If I go over to YouTube, then you'll see that I have a different tracking ID. Once this loads up. And the tracking ID there is YT for YouTube. So I can see exactly how many sales I get and from where. And I think I got 3 sales today through YouTube. So that was pretty cool.
Go ahead. One thing I wanted to say real quick, Trevor, is making sure everybody's catching that. Everybody catching the way that Trevor's tracking everything. You can't drift. You want to make sure you track, you know what's converting, so you can crank out the best conversions and continue to mail out to your list. Go ahead.
Yeah, good. Thanks, Lance. Let me just log into Warrior Plus and I'll show you what that actually looks like on the inside. It's crucial to track because you need to know what's working and what's not. And when you see something that's working, then you add more to it, you add more power to it, etc. So if we go on to Compoundly, so here you can see this is my tracking code. So over on here, when I hover over that button, bottom left-hand corner, you see /Floss. On here, you see /YT. And over here, there they are, Floss and YT. So currently sitting at a conversion rate of 43%. That's very low for me, but it's actually incredibly high for a lot of JVs out there. This is going to be going up now because of the pimping that I've not finished showing you. I'm going to show you that in a second. But as you can see, 64 people came through to the sales page, and of those 64, 28, so nearly half of them bought. And then on YouTube, 10 people, 3 of them bought, 30%. So 31 sales so far. Not bad considering that I only mailed it out at midnight. Well, I think it was 12:30 last night after I recorded the review. So that's not too bad. But here is this is the extras that I've added. So I've added this on. Then I've added the bonuses. I've said, look at this insane bonus bundle, all yours instantly when you buy Compoundly through the link on this page. And I've chosen some really specific bonuses here. This is a Compoundly is with Paul Nichols and Antti Mancuso. And I've launched quite a few times with Paul Nichols. So I've got Avalanche List Building that I launched with him and myself and the OTO. I'm giving those away when they buy the front end. Plus, I've got Money Monster, which is Anthony Mancuso and Paul Nichols and myself. And it's Anthony Mancuso and Paul Nichols who are launching Compoundly. So that was relevant as well. So I've got the front end and the OTO one on that. Square One commissions from myself and Paul Nichols. Got the front end and the OTO one on that. And then I've got Mobley, front end and OTO. And I've got Lowjacker, front end and OTO 3. So as you can see, that's a nice bit of pimping. But then what I did was I took some information from the sales page and from the JB doc and everything else, put together a bit more information about Compoundly and put that in. Took a testimonial and then a reminder of all the bonuses that they're going to get when they get the product through this page, and a little summary of it, and then a summary of what you get with Compoundly, and then the vendor bonuses, and then the final call to action. So you can see there's a lot of work and effort that's gone into that. And for some people, they'd just say, oh, I'm not doing that. It's just ridiculous. But when you do something like that, it does make a big difference to the launch at the end of the day. I mean, I've only been in this launch since midnight last night. And, I'm already up to $300.31 sales. So it shows you what you can do. So anyone got any questions on that side of things? Because otherwise I'm going to move on to what we wanted to show you how you guys can make some money for Christmas.
So everybody understand how powerful that is? Doing reviews, doing bonuses, blocks. Anybody? Okay. All right, Kevin just shared a link in the chat. Thanks, Kevin. That's for the scarcity bar.
Yeah, I'm just going to send that out to everybody there. So I've just put a link in there. That's Kevin's link. Well, it's got my name on it. It's kind of my link, but there's no money involved here, so it's not an affiliate link. But you guys can get the scarcity bar for free, which is pretty cool. So Jim, guys, speaking of bonuses on this call, using the blocks concept for freedom profits, you also incentivize your list to purchase an OTO to receive another webinar with additional value. I know I went for it, very slick approach. Yeah, absolutely. That is, the thing is, if we know that we can give value, and so it makes sense that if you're gonna go through a funnel, you're gonna buy something, then if we can kind of make that better value for you, then I think we should, and we do. So yeah, we've got the New Year's call coming up as well, and we haven't actually made any broadcasts about that yet. That was just part of the OTO on this. So well noticed, Jim. Yeah. So anyway, guys, moving on then. Hopefully all of that makes sense. I mean, we're talking about, this is a review page. It's a review video, and it's a bonus bundle. This is the typical way that me and Lance would do our reviews, and we will review a product. We'll send all the traffic to your page. Don't send it to the sales page. A lot of affiliates do that. And that is the difference between, I'm saying, my conversions are low, but 43.8% is actually incredibly high.
Really high. That's good.
But it's nothing like what I have achieved. Trying to think of some that I could show you. Let me see. $23, $53, so 53% there. That's overall. So if we go into refreshing, that's likely to be a bit higher inside on the individuals as well. 48% overall, 42% overall. There's a lot of money in there, man.
Yeah, those are good numbers, Trevor.
I'm just waiting for the page to load. It's taking forever.
Coming up. It's getting a little slow today.
Yeah, Warrior Plus goes like that. Oh, can you believe? Look, waiting.
And also, in just a couple minutes, I believe, Trevor, we're going to show you something else that's really starting to translate well for some students.
Absolutely.
With zero marketing costs. And this is a real clever way to make money. And one of the reasons we wanted to get you on this call too, to show you how to start converting.
That's still wearing away there, so we'll come back to that later when Warrior Plus decides that it wants to wake up. Yeah, guys. So what we've been teaching some of our students in private synergy is a way that you can get free traffic to an offer, a way that you can get an offer that you're guaranteed approval for, a way that you can promote an offer that has been reduced down in price specifically to enable the conversions on the front end to increase and therefore give you more chance of the OTOs going through. And that's worked really, really well. So in private synergy, our students are going to get quite a few of these offers, and they're gradually going to be working their way up into the high ticket. And they'll also have the opportunity to promote private synergy itself. Now, if you don't know anything about private synergy, and this isn't a pitch, but we'll just let you know what the score is. It's $697 to join. And in private synergy, we teach you everything you need to know about domaining and affiliate marketing and where the two meet and where we use our affiliate marketing experience to further enhance our domain sales. But what we're also doing in there is we're teaching our students a simple way to get some money into their Warrior Plus accounts, into their PayPal accounts very, very quickly so they can start scaling up. And we've seen some pretty good results so far. We've got one particular student, Man, who's doing really well, Lance, isn't he? And he's really excited. And
yeah, he's actually taken this to another level because he stayed excited long enough to get to the next big event, and that is getting out there. And he's stuck with it, and he's doing exactly what we're teaching, and he's getting sales. Now he's going to start translating. It's going to start translating into more front-end sales to lower the price, and he'll start making some OTOs, which is really good money.
Yeah. Yeah, and it is a case of the fact that he's stayed around long enough. You're right, because so many people give up, and you don't know how close you are. I always show that picture, the diamond digger. You've seen that image, Lance?
Oh yeah.
What do you call it? Diamond digging man. I don't know if that's going to show it, but there's a particular image. Yeah, this is it, right? And I love this because, this guy is like all at it, and this guy has just gone, oh, do you know what? I'll give up. And that is us in this game, You come so close. I mean, even at our level now, I'll tell you, I guarantee that Lance has felt like this because I have many times over the last 2 years. You think, oh, do you know what? I just give up. It's ridiculous. Flogging a dead horse here. Because you have your ups and your downs, right? But you mustn't give up. You really mustn't. If you give up, that's the only way that you can actually fail in this business. And this poor bloke here, look, one more strike with a pickaxe and the diamonds would have been tumbling out and everything would have been amazing for the rest of his life. Whereas this one up here, hopefully, he carries on. And this is like Man from our private synergy group at the moment. It's like, yes, keep going. And he's really hard at it. The guy is actually a surgeon in India and he's working all day and he's performing surgeries and then coming out and doing affiliate marketing and staying up till like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. You got to admire him, but that's the guy up the top, going to get to the diamonds. But don't be this guy down the bottom. Don't just give up when you could be just one strike away from cracking it. I'm not saying that you're one strike away from getting to $200, $300, $400, $500 a day, but you could be one strike away from actually knowing what you got to do to make this work. And that's what we're going to show you now. So let's go back over to that. So private synergy students have been given 60-minute flips to promote. And they're going to get 60-minute flips. They're going to get private reserve to do the same basis. They're going to get high ticket flips to do the same basis, and private synergy itself. We're going to be going through a whole series of different products that we're going to be coaching them through on how to launch them. What we also do is we give them the added advantage of being able to use our own review videos and our own bonus bundles. So there's a lot of reasons why you might want to get into private synergy because it makes everything a lot easier. It's like a complete done-for-you solution when it comes to affiliate marketing. But what we've done is we've brought the price down, as you can see here, to $2 for the front end. And this is my vendor transactions if I just refresh it so you can see that this is live. Now, bearing in mind, we launched 60-minute flips when, Lance?
60-minute flips was done. Oh my goodness! So
I
we
mean,
had
like that was
June.
in the summer, yeah.
That was June.
In June, yeah. And you can see these are all. This is the 17th of December. This is today. These are all sales that have come in today on 60-minute flips, and I've got other sales in there as well because I've got other products as well. But as you can see, 60-minute flips is now really picking up, and these sales, we've just had an OTO one come in here for $17, but it's an easy sell to sell something that's $2 because at the price that we sold it at originally, I think it was $7 for the front end. We probably sold a couple of thousand of those, and it converted very, very well. And I showed my results as an affiliate on that, and I think my conversions were pretty insane, Lance, weren't they? They were. Oh God,
The
very
whole
high.
offer, it was really converting very nicely.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
OTOs.
yeah. I'll have it. I'm just going to take a quick look on my other. I'm going to share a different screen in a second if I can find this. But the idea being that we drop it down to $2 so that there's a very kind of there's no resistance, there's no barrier to entry for anyone that wants to buy it. Because obviously at $2, it's crazy. Right, yeah, okay. I'm going to change my screen share now and show you a different window. So this is 60-minute flips, and here you can see my conversion rate was 87.9%, which is insane. And my YouTube review video converted at nearly 52%. So if you look at this, for 223 people that landed on the sales page after watching my review, 196 of them bought, which is just crazy. 87.9%. And this was at $7. All right. So at $7, we did those sort of figures. And now we're down to $2. So for anybody that wanted to jump on this, it's a no-brainer as far as being something that's easy to sell. Now, the way we get free traffic to this is a method that has been taught this year. I think there's probably been 4 courses released teaching this, but it's something that I teach my students all the time, and I usually just give it away as a bonus. And it's very, very simple. Some of you may be familiar with it. Some of you may never have heard of it, but it's using Facebook, and it's posting on Facebook when you've got a specific friends list, okay? And the way that you can do this, and I'm not saying this is the right thing to do, and I'm not saying that I've told you to do this, so don't hold me responsible if you do this and something goes wrong, but you can set up a separate Facebook profile that you just use for your internet marketing business, which is what I've done and a lot of my colleagues have done. Or you can segregate your friends in your normal Facebook profile so that only the IM people see your kind of IM related posts. The only thing with that is you're going to get tagged, and it's going to get a bit complicated. I don't really see how you can manage that perfectly. But if you set up a separate Facebook profile, then you would be looking to attract friends who are interested in making money online. Okay. And the way you do that, if I just go over to my Facebook, I'll just log in 1 second.
And as Trevor's going over this here with you, you may think you've seen it before, but they're behind the scenes. There are things you got to pay attention to, such as, not getting Facebook notified by Facebook to stop posting. There's some do's and don'ts. So we're going to outline that here for you. Trevor, you've ever been in Facebook jail yet?
Yeah, minor Facebook jails.
Yeah, some people end up doing a little too much per day and doing the wrong thing. So you do have to be careful.
Yeah, you do have to be careful. And it's just, kind of being reasonable with what you're doing. Okay, so on my Facebook profile here, you see I've got 3,492 friends. You can get a maximum of 5,000 friends. And so I've got, another 1,500 to go. I'm not actively looking to build my friends list at the moment. I do get a lot of friends requests, and I've got God knows how many who are waiting for me to accept. Yeah, they all are.
I got hundreds and hundreds coming in. I hear you.
And the reason that I don't accept a lot of these, for a start, is anything like this, which is a young lady with no mutual friends. She doesn't know me. It's unlikely that she's interested in me. It's also unlikely that she's a young lady, and she's probably some scammer from some strange country. And the minute that you let these people in, you start getting messages and stuff, and it's just a pain in the arse. So I'm quite sort of picky with who I let in now. But what you would do is you would look for people, you'd look for friends, specifically friends who are putting their hands up and saying, yes, I'm interested in that, when somebody has posted something on Facebook. And you can also go into buyers groups. So if let me think, who have we got? Aidan Colkery released a course on this. And let's see, no, it hasn't got his group in there. I know Jason Fulton has got a buyers group. Can't remember what that's called. Anyway, if you're already a member of any buyers groups, which you probably are, there we go. Jason Fulton's mastermind.
Mastermind, yeah.
Right, so look, there's 10,000 members in that one. They're likely to be buyers because they're in his mastermind group. So you've got 10,000 friends. You can only get 5,000, so you could fill your lot up in there, for example. And then anyone that you've bought training off of is likely to have a group that you could go in, join. Right, so Aidan hasn't got any under his name. I know.
Thanks, Jim. Jim says instant buyers traffic, Aidan Corky.
What was that, sorry?
Instant buyers traffic for Aidan Corky.
Right, okay.
Jim Steve.
Thanks, right, excellent. Yeah, so but you'll find that there's no end of these groups like JK's 10x Mastermind. How many has he got in there? He's got 1,397 in there. So these are people that most of these would have bought his recent Destiny program, for example. Some of these are going to be other marketers and JVs. Steve Meller, for example, is Chris Hitman's JV manager. So they're not all going to be buyers, but a lot of them will be buyers. But anyway, it doesn't matter, because what you want to do is build your friends list up of a mixture of buyers, potential buyers, and JVs, people like myself and Lance, who are product creators. So you've got a hierarchy of levels, because you're going to want to be reaching out to these people as well. And you're going to want to be communicating with those people. So you build your friends list, and you do that. As I said, you can also, if you type in here, comment below, then if you look, right, so this is Man, by the way. This is our student who's been doing very well. This is him using this method. All right, comment below. Hugh Evans, he's one of our students as well. He said here, yep. Comment below. Comment below. Just trying to see if I can find any decent ones. You're looking for people that are specifically posting about making money online of some description. So we go over to post, comment below. Free live training for Fergal. This one could be interesting, because even though it's free training, these are the people that have said they're interested in making money online. Fergal was actually one of my first mentors, and this figure here, when I joined him, was $200,000. So it's now up to 482. Interestingly, I'm already up to $300,000 in less than 2 years. So it just shows you what you can do, guys. But you see, come down here, and he said, comment below, say free live training. If I just hover over this one, you can see that I can add this person as a friend, which I'm going to do live in front of you, because these are the sort of people that we want. That one we can't, just says message. right? You just go through and add these people. You don't want to go too crazy, as Lance was saying. You want to do maybe a maximum of 30 a day would be.
Yeah, that's what we said, 25, 30 a day.
Yeah.
And you want to be they're getting, Facebook's getting smarter, but marketers are too.
So I just go through and anyone that I can, I'm just going to click on, all right, that says response. I'm going to confirm. Yeah, that's.
How are we doing? Does that make sense, everybody, so far? Just say, yep, yes. If it's making sense, you're starting to understand.
Trevor's
We're going to the groups and looking for these type of people to add for friends.
And what this means is now,
Thanks, Larry.
Once we've got these people as our friends, then when we do a post like this, we know that these people are likely to see it and they're likely to engage with it because they engaged with this particular post with Fergal. All right. So this is why this is so powerful. And you literally just go through, and I've just typed in comment below. That's all I did there, comment below. And I went over to posts on comment below. So let me see. If you want to learn affiliate marketing from the best, learn these 6 powerful interviews from top marketers, comment below. Can't see any comments on that one. This is Man. This is one of our students. This is Hugh. So they're the sort of things that you want to go for, and then just start adding those friends. And you'd be surprised how fast you can pick this up. If I go on here, for example, change that to my friends, that'd be a little bit more specific. This is one of mine. This is me using this exact strategy. So it shows you guys that this is, it must work because it's something that I do. I made a little video here with a monkey. Want to know how? So this is saying, make something in minutes, sell it for $300. Made $300 today, only took 5 minutes, says the monkey. And then it says, want to know how? Comment monkey below and hit the thumbs up. So I've encouraged them. This is another trick. I've encouraged them to engage with the post so that it gets more engagement. So by not just commenting, but by hitting the thumbs up as well, that's going to get more traction on that particular post, going to be seen by more people, and then more people will comment and hit thumbs up, and then it just rolls on and on. So as you can see, it's got 74 comments and 1.2K views, so 1,200 plus views on that particular one. I can't remember what that was for. But what you would do then is for the people that have commented, so if we go and look at the comments, and I've got loads here that I didn't end up getting back to because it just got a bit out of hand. And that's the way it can go sometimes, goes a little bit viral. But the people that are commenting, you don't want to drop in a link underneath here. What you want to do is message them. So tag them in. Here I've said, like for Terry, I say, hey Terry, and if I hover over, I've tagged him in, okay? Hey Terry, hope you're well, buddy. Have sent you a PM, all right? So I've then gone over and messaged him. To message the person, you can either hover over here and see if it comes up with a message. Some do and some don't.
I want to stay right there for just a second, Trevor. Notice how when Trevor's responding, he's kind of mixing it up a little bit. He's not copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. You start copy and pasting, the same thing over and over and over, or using trigger words like PayPal. I think PayPal is one of them,
yeah,
like comment PayPal, stuff like that. But you got to kind of randomize your responses so that, Facebook doesn't see it as, kind of a spammy post.
Absolutely.
And get thrown in Facebook jail. But that's a really good example, Trevor, on how you're responding to them.
Yeah. So as Lance was saying there, thanks, Lance. Hey Terry, hope you're well, buddy. And then the next one says, I'd like, hey Siri.
So what?
I'm saying hey Terry. He thinks I'm saying hey Siri.
Oh gosh, yeah, okay.
Who is Trevor Carr? Oh, it's gone. Watch this. Hey Terry. Oh, I didn't do it. Right. So anyway, David. I say hi, David. I've sent you a PM. Wink. Right. That's completely different to that one. So the next one, hi Fiona, PM sent. Swapped it around. Next one, hi Ed, I've sent you a PM. The other thing that I'll do is I will love or like the comment that they've made here.
Trevor, have you used ManyChat yet to respond? Because Kevin's saying ManyChat bot to respond can be used.
Yeah, I've got ManyChat.
Okay,
ManyChat would be set up on a page. This is not a page. This is just my profile and posting on the profile.
Gotcha.
But I have got ManyChat, yeah. So I'd go in and I would love or like their comment. I then leave my comment and then I like my comment as well. So if you look here, for example, I've got me and Terry Stone on his other profile. So this has got 3 likes just on that one comment alone, and that's going to give it more traction. So what you do is you tell them you're going to PM them, and when you PM them, you send them through to your review page. So for example, if it was 60-minute flips, I had a very basic review page for 60-minute flips, which is interesting as well because it converted very well. So this is my 60-minute flips review page, and you're going to be sending them through to that. Now, if you want to track, what you can do as well is you could clone it and maybe go /FB. I don't think I did on this one, but no, not found. And then on this particular page, what you would do is you would change your tracking ID. Remember I showed you the tracking ID earlier, /floss and /YouTube. If I hover down here, you'll see the /floss again in the bottom left-hand corner. If this was, you wanted to track this specifically just for Facebook traffic, you'd clone this post. You'd then change the type of it using a plugin on WordPress into a page, so your blog doesn't have the same post twice, so it's kind of hidden. So you clone the post, turn it into a page. It would look very much the same, but then you'd come in and you'd change your links, and you'd change that to say /FB, for example, for Facebook, and then you can track everything that's come through directly from that. So you're going to go in, you're going to message them on a PM, and if it doesn't, it's not coming up on any of these for some reason, the message. So you just right click and open in a new tab, and then you've got their profile page that will load up, and then you just literally click on the message on here. So I'm just going to wait for that to finish loading. Okay, so this is another one where you can see David has put his hand up previously, and I've said, hi, prepare to bust those 0 commissions. That was my Zero Buster course. And I think that was a blocks actually that I did for a product. So that shows you that I'm using all these strategies that I'm teaching you. I'm using them myself all the time because they work. If they didn't work, I wouldn't bother. And that's all you need to do. Then you can go back. So you send the message, you go back to them and you tell them, I've sent you the message. Now, if you want to get some attention, you can do a video. I've played with videos again since this, and some of them have got no attention whatsoever. And sometimes just a straightforward post works. Sometimes a post with less character, so you can get that background color, that sort of imagery that can be effective. Or you can use an image that you could make, for example, on Canva. Canva.com is free. This is one that I knocked together the other day for our Private Synergy students. And this is to promote 60-minute flips. So I've taken the headline from the sales page. So this is the review page. We go through to the sales page. If you want to get inspiration for what to say in your posts, just go over to the sales page and see what they're saying there. Because whatever has been left up on the sales page will be whatever was actually converting the best. So this is flip $1 into $700 in less than 1 hour. Anytime you need money in your pocket, just use this system. Now, as Lance was talking about earlier on in responding, when you're posting as well, you do have to be careful with some of the words that you use. Yes. And PayPal is the one that got me instantly smacked, and they literally just took that and said, no, even in my own Facebook group, they said, nope, you're not posting that. We believe that's spam, or somebody else did it and you didn't, so what do you want to do? And I just deleted it, went back in, took out the word PayPal. So you might want to be careful with what you say, but I think something like this would work. Other than that, you can put everything you want into an image. Yeah, go on, Lance, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say something we talked about too, some other students, was if you find a word, you're just, you think it's going to be a trigger word, how to make money, spammy like PayPal or something like that, throw it in your image. Use some other type of text to get them to the, they see above the image. But in the image, that's your place where you can put all kinds of trigger words because Facebook won't see it. They can't read it. So Trevor's built this in to the image here. So Facebook's not going to be able to read that.
Yeah. 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 Thanks, Lance. You can get away with a lot more, obviously, in that image, and then you can just be a little bit less spammy in your text. But, test that and see. It depends how brave you are. You can push it. If I look at this, make something in minutes, sell it for $300, comment monkey below and hit the thumbs up. Sound good? Yeah, that's what I thought. Too good to be true. We're not actually, this is so easy, even a monkey could do it. So I'm not actually talking about cash or really anything like that. I've actually used the text that I've used in here. It's very similar to what I do in my email marketing, which is trying to get the idea across, but using as little spammy trigger words as possible. And sometimes Lance has read my emails and is like, dude, who's writing your emails, man? What's going on with you? You lost the plot or what? And what he didn't realize was like that particular email that had gone through, I just spent the last probably 2 hours testing online to get it to inbox out of promotions, out of spam, and into the inbox, so that it went into the primary inbox on Gmail. And I had to strip back. And sometimes you have to strip back everything, including the title, the subject title of your email, etc. So this is very similar to the way that I do that.
Yeah. Back to your emails, and the one thing Trevor was saying, I commented on, because what I look for is when I get swipes and stuff, I look for, trigger words, grammatically correct, spelling errors, and so forth. And, a lot of times it's not completely grammatically correct. It's really, really slang. He's from, Trevor's from London area, UK. I'm here in the United States. So he's going to say something differently. But every now and then something strikes me kind of funny. And I'm like, hey, you've been on the sauce, who's been writing your emails? But that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get it through the filters and stuff. And it's actually brilliant because it works.
Yeah, and it's it's a challenge. It is a challenge, but there's a few different services that I used. I can show you that as well if we've got time. We're probably coming up to about 40 or 50 minutes now, but there's a couple of services that I use that are free that you can test out your emails and see where you're doing with that. But anyway, getting back to this, guys. So this works. This will get you sales, and really your list is in your friends. So getting back to my list there, that was 3,400, so nearly 3,500 friends. The majority of those, I would say, a lot of them are going to be friends that are just, they've mutual friends with friends that I've got, right? So if someone's got 100, 200, 300, 400 mutual friends, I think, well, you're definitely in the same game. I'll let you in. So that's one way of doing it. But you can, manually go out and just specifically go for people who are like, saying, yeah, I'm interested in that, and putting their hands up and building that out. So anyone got any questions so far? Does everybody understand the concept of what I've been showing you and how that works? And hopefully,
Larry's got a question here. Has anyone figured out if it's better to go for people that have a large number of mutual friends or go with a low number of mutual friends?
Well, if like as I just said, if they've got a low number of mutual friends, if they're coming to you, then you might think, well, what have we got in common then? If you're not friends with anybody else, now it could be that they've just started and you're one of the first people they've reached out to. So the next time if they cancelled it and re-requested it, might say 100 mutual friends. You don't know that really. Sometimes I'll just go and look at their profile and see if they're real and what they're into and that sort of thing. But it's, for me, more mutual friends is better. But if you're manually going out, as you just saw me do live, requesting those friends there, I wasn't bothered about whether they had mutual friends or not. You can see, I've got Vivek as accepted already. Now I don't know if Vivek's got any mutual friends. Let's take a look. Five mutual. So normally that would be, you think, oh, not a lot. I wouldn't go for that. The reason that I befriended Vivek is because he put his hand up to Fergal and said, "Yeah, I'm interested in that." So I know that he's good for what I want to do. So yeah, that's the way to do it. Go through, manually find these people, find the right people, and you can find, when you're doing these searches, you can find some really juicy posts with like hundreds of comments, and you can just bookmark that, and you can come back and like you can do 30 today and 30 tomorrow and 30 the next day. And if you keep doing that, you'll be surprised how quickly that can grow and really sort of scale up so that you've got a lot of friends. And it's like having your own buyers list without having to worry about emailing and without having to worry about open rates and click-through rates, etc.
Yeah, what's neat about this, everyone, is that, you're not going to them and approaching them for some offer. I hate that. If you come to me, I don't know who you are, and you're going to wave to me, I might wave back. But if you keep waving to me and then trying to, send me an offer and so forth, or if you friend me, I accept you, and immediately you're pitching me an offer, I don't like that. Unless it's like a JV type of a product and you want me to be an affiliate and you want to notify me on that. But if you're posting on your Facebook wall and people are coming to you, it goes over a whole lot better than just attacking people. Trevor and I get a lot of friend requests all the time, and we can identify those that might be just trying to pitch us something. And so we're very cautious. But you can make money, Trevor, today. I mean, you can start
Yeah,
building your fan page or your personal page.
yeah,
And if you want to use your normal page, there's no reason in the world, if you have a lot of friends and common marketers, you can't go out there today and make money. In fact, here in just a bit, we'll tell you about something, but we do have it set up that way now with 60-minute flips for everybody here that wants to take advantage of that to make a lot of great money on that funnel.
yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to show this page as well. That's just loaded up, Lance. So you can see from refreshing, for example, that has an overall conversion, interestingly, 83.3% on both Floss and YouTube. That's really weird, quite spooky. But these are high conversions. And what this means is the most important thing for you to take away from this, guys, is that you don't need to send that much traffic. So 162 people, 162 people out of a world with 7 billion got me 135 sales and pulled in just under $2,000. In fact, I probably made more than that because I would have won prizes on the contest. I don't know if I came first on that one, but I would have done okay for sure. And that is using the system of having a page. Can be a very, very simple page, but you have a page and a video. You don't have to have your face on video if you're not comfortable with that. If you are, great. If you're not, don't worry. You can just do a screencast. Use Screencast-O-Matic. Do a search for that. Screencast-O-Matic. Just record your screen and go through the product, show the sales page, show the members area, show your bonuses, talk about the OTOs, tell them everything they need to know. Have all that on your page and send your traffic to there, not directly to the sales page. If you send your traffic directly to the sales page, these conversions here would be very, very low, be about 5%, and these hops over here would be extremely high because these are 162 people that jumped over from my page. They jumped over from my page and they went and they bought. So they landed here on the sales page and they made the purchase here. And of course, some of these would be front-end sales and OTOs from the same person in there combined. So
One thing, if you've noticed it, thank you, Trevor, for that Trevor's done, back to his floss.net website, he's created a website where he's always got stuff going on there. So he's able to make sales all throughout the month from different offers that he's already put out there. So think about this. You're out there and you're mailing your affiliate list or link, and you try to get your affiliate link out there, and then you're done mailing it, it's over. But when you have a review page and you're able to create like a blog type of a site like Trevor has, you continue to make money over and over and over by them just crawling around, searches on YouTube with the videos, searches on the internet. They start tripping over Trevor's offers, so it never stops. So that's one thing. This is another call for this that we'll probably teach in Synergy, but just Synergy group training, but setting up blogs and stuff like that is brilliant. Love the way Trevor rolls out with this. continue to get stream traffic all the time and sales. And you may have one person buying 3 offers on Trevor's blog, might have just 3 different types of offers with one person, and then they buy the upsells. One last thing, get the big, trying to get out there in marketing. So a lot of people don't have the big picture here. One person that can buy from you from the front end can make you $100, $200, $300 just by them buying the upsells. One sell can lead to that. And Trevor, I know you do have this happening too, but a lot of times, sometimes I'll go out and I'll only get one sell, on something. If I have a bad email or just mailed part of my list, and that one person buys 3 or 4 upsells, made me over $100.
Yeah,
this is
absolutely.
huge, everyone. This is really good money, and this is free traffic.
And what I've got on the screen at the moment, Lance, this is my chat back office. So it's showing. I'll put this on it so you can see who's on the site at the moment. So you can see I've got people on the private reserve sales page. I've got people on instant list building strategies, Compoundly, all sorts of different pages there. So there's 13 live. One of them's me down here. But these people will be coming in from all different places, for all different reasons. And the end result is that you get all sorts of sales coming in, as Lance was saying, because you put the work in. Oh, God, I've got a chat because I've opened it up. Sorry, guys. Should we have a live chat? Oh, hi. All right, okay. Hi. I'm going to close that now.
You guys are best friends now.
Yeah. So, I'll tell you what, you put that chat on and that's a nightmare. That is, you're married to that. As soon as that goes on, you're married to it. But it's good. It's a good tool. I quite often do that when I've just mailed, and I'll field any questions on what I've just mailed about, and that's really good because then I can interact. The only thing is, I build a relationship with my followers, and I get to know so many of you. But on that chat, if you don't put your name in, I don't know who you are. So you're talking to me like I know you, and I have no clue who you are because it just comes up with a number. So anyway, yeah. So as Lance was saying, we're going to give you the opportunity, if you'd like to jump on board and promote 60-minute flips and get that kind of deal going through. If you would like to do that, let me just see. This is the 60-minute flips link. I'm going to put this in the chat box, and we will, if you request and you put in the box Christmas cash call, then we'll know that you were on this call, and we will guarantee to approve you to promote, which is one of the biggest obstacles when you're starting out in this business, because nobody will approve you, and because nobody approves you, you can't get any sales, and because you can't get any sales, nobody will approve you, and because nobody will approve you, you can't get any sales. And I could go on like that for the next couple of hours. So you know what I'm saying. You will be approved for 60-minute flips, and this, as I said, we've taken it down to $2 on the front end, and is selling very well. So if you'd like to do that, you can come and promote 60-minute flips using the exact strategy that we've talked about. If you would like this image or anything else, just let me know, and I can give you that image. And just go out and build up your list and start promoting, because this is something you can get money in. Literally, if you've got friends already, if you already started on this kind of angle, you could get money into your PayPal account and into your Warrior Plus account today. So it's very, very easy. Any questions and answers? Oh, there were Q&As all gone. Was that? I thought I saw some Q&As there. Did you clear those?
Yeah, Gary. Yeah, I typed a private chat. Gary had asked, "What is your website?" Which is floss.net, the website address. And so, yeah, he's got that.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, guys. So we're kind of up at our hour now. I like to keep it an hour for a couple of reasons. First reason is for you to remain engaged and interested and focused and wanting to listen to what we've got to say. The second reason is because it's got to be rendered and uploaded so you can get a replay. So do we have any questions on what we've gone over? And has everybody found that to be, useful, informative, and are you excited about maybe getting involved in driving some sales using this method? Let us know.
Thanks, Larry. Great call. Yep, it drives up curiosity. He said drives up the curiosity factor.
Thanks, Larry.
Got a question coming in. What theme did you use for Floss blog?
Yeah,
Gary asks.
that's Divi. We use Divi on that one, Gary, which is, it's pretty good. I like it. It's not necessarily the most easiest to get started with as a newbie, but once you've got the hang of it, then you can literally do whatever you want. So I just build out most pages from scratch.
But we do have some training and some information on it in our our private synergy group.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, Lance, I forgot about that. Yeah, if anybody's interested, we can let some more people into private synergy. So let me get the.
I want to say this here, and thank you, Trevor. I want to make sure Trevor had get all the information out. So I didn't interrupt. It's a fast call. We want to get a lot of information out there to you. And Trevor's got a really great way to teach stuff. He's a teacher. And so thank you for that, Trevor.
Thanks, Lance.
Um, our program, Private Synergy, is insane. I can't keep track of, I mean, just people just coming left and right, and it's so active. We got so much stuff that we've already taught that we're going to be teaching to. We got additional stuff coming out, and we're gonna share it with you. So we're not going to be able to, down the road, we're going to be raising the price because the value of what this training is. Trevor and I, spend a lot of time. Trevor has spent a lot more time than I have uh, putting things together. He's a busy guy, but that's our time on all the coaching, and it's really, really cheap if you look at all the time that we spend and through the weeks and weeks of training. Being a part of this call, you can see the way that, just with Trevor alone, the way it's delivered. I'm kind of the main guy, and I got a couple other things we're going to be doing, which is really hot. I was a newspaper guy making $100,000 a month in newspapers. I'm going to be out as with Trevor, doing fact finding, which means I'm going to be interviewing people that know what's going on so I can jump to the front of the line for advertisements so that we're out there with Google, Bing, Taboola, Rev Content, Outbrain. These are native ad places. And I don't want to wait. I want to get the right information. We got an ad network standing by to take us to scale us up. Known this guy since 2005. He spent over $5 million this last year. This is going to be hot, okay? This is our passion. This is controlling your own destiny. So being a part of this call, and myself included, being with Trevor Carr, I will say is a great business partner. I'm already at the tip of the spear with Trevor, being that he's just that kind of a guy. So make sure you jump on board. We got some payment plans so that you can learn, be millionaire minded, and make a lot of money. Trevor?
Yeah, thanks, Lance, and thanks for your kind words. And I'm honoured to work with you as well, mate. What I love about me and Lance is that we both actually care. We actually both genuinely care about our students getting results, and we care about our students. And I can feel that when we talk to each other offline, when you guys aren't about, and we're talking about you guys. We talk about you with love and affection. So. Yeah, it's good. It's good. But Synergy is a fantastic group. The price for Synergy, the full price, if you go for one payment, is $697. For a lot of you, you're going to think, oh, it's a lot of money. What I would say is this: the minute that you start putting a decent amount into some training is the minute that you start taking action. And you are the man that's got that axe going for those diamonds, not the one walking away. The one walking away has picked up a $10 course and a $10 course and a $10 course. And there's no real reason. If you put $697 down and say, right, I'm in, what are you going to do? You're going to bloody make it work. You're going to make sure you get your money back. And that's what we need. We need action takers who are going to get stuck in and they're going to make some money, guys. All right. So the link is Private Synergy. I can just drop that in there. And as I say, this isn't a pitch. I actually forgot to mention it, which is awful, I know. But sorry, I'm glad.
We don't want you missing out. We don't want you missing out because we are going to be raising the price here when Trevor and I decide to. Could be today, could tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because of what we're going to be doing for you, we want to make this really elite. It already is, but we want to make sure that people that are involved get the utmost private training, current training. And I'll say this real quick, Trevor. Everybody on the call, it was told to me like this years ago, and there's certain things. Anybody have certain things that resonate that just stick with you. You know, sometimes it's good things. Maybe you got in a fight with your spouse. Doesn't matter what they said, but one thing they said just stuck with you all day and made you really upset.
Mm.
And then good things, people that say stuff like for training, just things to get you to take the next step. Well, Trevor's got a different way he delivers. Maybe you've heard certain things before, but something Trevor said, the way he said it, you know, it's going to make you want to go to the next big event and get started. Well, I learned years ago that every time you don't go forward, whether it's physical training, financial, whatever, you take 25 steps back. So do the math. Every day you're losing 25 steps. Now, in online marketing, you know, everything's always revolving and changing. So, you know, to me, it's like 100 steps back, because by the time you get in the game, things have changed. So don't go 25 steps back, 30 days of that. You're going to be so far behind, things are going to be changing. Right now, things are working. Right now, we're telling you this works. Right now, we're telling you can make money. Leverage that cash so you don't have to take it out of your pocketbook and food off the table, and get started. And that's what we're trying to do. We want to make sure we want to love on you guys and gals, but we also want to have some tough love and make sure you understand that this is real, and make sure you take action, such as one of our students, Man.
Absolutely. Thanks, Lance. Yeah, it is crucial that you take action, and we can kick your backside a little bit to help you to do that. I've got another link here that I'm just dropping in, which is an update that I made for my list recently, and I take you inside the inner sanctum. So if I just see, if I play this, I don't know, can you hear the audio from that? I'll turn it down if you can. Right. So I made this little members area, which is quite sweet because it's got this video playing, which I think is, you know, really funky.
I love that.
Yeah. And I wanted to make it look really sexy because it's the private synergy inner sanctum. This is the members area. Now, what I've done here is I've tried to make it as simple as possible with regards to the fact that I don't want people to get overwhelmed. So we've got a little bit of information about the Private Synergy Facebook group. You cannot join the Private Synergy Facebook group without me putting you in it, because it's not a closed group, it's a secret group, which means unless I drop your email address in, you're not coming in. So only our paid members are in that group. And we've got some really great guys in there. And then here we've got the replays of the calls that we've done there. We're up to 5 calls now. So you've already got, if you join today, for example, you've already got 5 hours of coaching ready and waiting for you. The calls are about 1 a week, a little bit tricky at the moment, obviously with Christmas coming up, and I've got a launch on Thursday. But originally we were looking to do this for just 6 weeks, and we decided that we're just going to over deliver and keep over delivering. So it's a great time for you guys to jump on, because you've got 5 hours worth of training already waiting for you there, plus the coaching that's coming up. But what we've also done in here, if I just move forward until I see that, right, okay. We've got the 60-minute flips. We bump you to 100% commissions if you come into us. So that means that everything you get in there, you're going to get 100% on 60-minute flips. So you've got the $2 front end. Those OTOs that you get, you're going to be bumped to 100%. It's not just 60-minute flips we're doing that for, though. We're doing that for 60-minute flips. We're doing that for private reserve. We've given you a bump, or not 100% bump, but a bump on high ticket flips as well. And you get to sell Private Synergy itself. Now, Private Synergy itself, you're going to get 50% commission, which means you can be looking at $350 of commission per sale you make. All right. And we're going to be training you on how to do that. So it's very, very exciting. We've also included some Pimper training here, these are 3 webinars that I did with Mark Bishop, which is teaching you my Pimper strategy on product creation and branding. And I also give you full access to my members area for Pimper Live. And that has got, I think, 5 webinars in there on where I show you every single step by step, on product creation, choosing the product, creating the product, branding the product, launching it, and everything else that you need to know. So a ton of information, everything you need. I mean, somebody joined Private Synergy the other night, and I was chatting to them on Facebook, and they were asking questions. I said to them, even in the Pimper Live alone, there's enough information in Pimper Live alone to get you out of your credit card debt, let alone what you're going to learn in Private Synergy and all the other bonuses that you've got there. So you're also going to get Commission Impossible, which is, I think, about, I don't know, 8 videos, which shows you the Facebook method that we've been talking about today as well, in greater detail in any niche, as you see here, the Facebook method. And I think that's it for the bonuses. Yeah, so that's it. So the Synergy update, you'll see that video from me. It's about 10 minutes long, 9 minutes long. It's worth you looking at that if you're interested. And if anybody is kind of thinking that they might want to join us to finish the year on a high and to kick the new year off with some real kind of direction and a system in place that's going to enable you to finally start making money online, then just let us know. You can join right now, or you can get a hold of me or Lance and ask any questions you want. I know a lot of you personally, and so does Lance. So we're here for you anyway, guys. But yeah, I totally forgot to mention that.
This is well worth it. You get the products, and we just opened the affiliate program, a couple days ago? And so it's now available. So come on board, be an affiliate. And there's no reason in the world where you make a handful of sales on one of these programs on your Facebook that you can't, in the same private message after they've contacted you down the road, get a hold of them to join Private Synergy. And that could be a really extra nice back end for you. Looks like we got another chat here.
And if you look
the link does not work, Larry Godby says.
Okay, which link?
Let's see, I've got one that says update, and I got another one. Let's see.
I've just clicked on it. I've just clicked on it, and you can see me. That's live. I've done that straight from that chat. So
I did too. Can you update link? He says does not work.
Well, this is it here. floss.net/private-synergy-update, and that's definitely working. So
Anybody else having problems with the link? Works for Kevin. Maybe if you copy and paste it, try that. Try to copy and paste it in your browser. You maybe set in another browser, making sure nothing's. Do you try that, Larry?
And also on the Private Synergy page here, you'll see these testimonials from some of our students. So, I mean, some lovely feedback that we're getting there, and it just, for me, that really makes it all worthwhile. I love getting these feedbacks.
Thank you. Real quick, sorry, Trevor. Larry is just getting the header. Are you in Chrome? Google Chrome browser. You should be able to see the whole thing. You're trying Opera now?
Okay.
All right. Go ahead, Trevor. Let us know if you still have problems. That want to make sure you get that.
Yeah, it should. I mean, it should be loading okay. I've not had any problems at all on any browser. But yeah, try Opera. If not, Microsoft Edge. If Chrome's not working, but Chrome, Chrome should be fine. That's what this is. I'm on Chrome here. This is on Chrome.
I'm on Chrome.
So on this page, you're going to see some more information about Private Synergy and what you get and what you're going to get. And these are kind of some of the things that are included. $280 worth there, $172 there, $1,582, coming up to a total of $14,500 that we're giving you, because we're giving you these lead magnets. We're giving you a domainer lead magnet. We're giving you access to private reserve training and license rights to private reserve training, 100% commission on the whole funnel. You get access to high ticket flips training. You get guaranteed approval to promote. You get a bump to 60%. You get access to the next high ticket flips. You get guaranteed approval to promote that and a bump on that. So there's a ton of extra value that we're giving you in Private Synergy. And we've only just begun. Literally, we've only just begun, because we've only just started teaching our guys, the whole 60-minute flip strategy, and they've started getting results. So,
and the high ticket flip things you get, I would just say this: good opportunity. We have a lot of great domains with our domain investor still. We're going to be putting out in the marketplace. As we get close to the holidays, we probably want to stagger towards the beginning of the year, so we don't run into Christmas when the auction's ending, or New Year's Eve or New Year's Day when people are still a little intoxicated and hungover when the auction ends. So we want to time it just right. But that's available. Got a whole bunch of domains that we'd like to work with one of you or two students that come on with Private Synergy Group here. Also, Larry, if you have any problems, get a hold of me. You can email me at teamwarrior2008@gmail.com. That's teamwarrior2008@gmail.com. Or if you're on my Facebook, Larry, and I'll walk you through if you're having trouble with that link for some reason, browser
Yeah,
issues.
Kevin says it's working perfectly in
Yeah.
Chrome and Firefox. So yeah, it could be a cookie issue actually. Sometimes cookies are funny things, Larry. If you go out, clear your cookies. So if you come into Chrome, go to settings. I don't know if you'll be able to see this now. Oh, you can see it. Right, okay. And then you come down to advanced, and then you go to clear browsing data. You click on that. That's going to give a pop-up, and on there you click to clear your cookies. Then when you reload, you'll find all sorts of things are working again. I sometimes find that my YouTube, for example, will not play videos, which is a pain in the backside, and that's always a cookie issue. So yeah, clear your cookies out regularly. Definitely a good bit of advice. Okay, guys, so we're going to wrap it up now. I hope you found that to be useful, as I said, and you've got the links there for applying for 60-minute flips. Just put in there Christmas cash call. That's not the one. That's the one. Put in Christmas cash call. You'll see. I need to log in. Hold on a sec. You'll see the funnel on there when you go through, and you'll see what we've got it set out for the commissions. Oh, Warrior Plus is so slow today. Okay, so here are the products. $2, 100% commission for the front end. And, obviously it's not a lot of money you're going to make out of that. $1 something. That's not the point. The point is you're almost giving the product away, and it's a high converting offer. So that is to get them into the funnel. Then they come into the funnel. We've dropped these two down to $17 so that there's, again, a lower barrier to entry. They're like, yeah, okay, I'll go for that. I only pay $2 for the front end. I'll have that OTO 17, have the next one 17. And then we've got license rights. We've kept this at $97, so you can earn $48.50. If you were in Private Synergy, then all of these get bumped to 100%, as do the other offers that we told you about as well for ongoing training there.
Nice. If you guys like this call today, would you please give Trevor a little kudos, show him a little bit of love. He put a lot of time into this, and really
Give me
appreciate
some love, babies.
If you guys like it, let us know. Let Trevor know, and we appreciate your feedback.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Jim says, Lance, T-Man, great Webby, chock full of value as usual. Thank you for being you guys. Kevin gives us 3 kisses. That's 2 for me, 1 for you, Lance.
Well, I saw 3 XXX, but anyway, those are kisses. Now I know what they are. Thanks, Kevin.
Larry really says, hi, Bub, love you. Yeah, love you too, Larry.
Thanks, Larry. Thanks, Al.
See, Larry knows my dad used to call me Bub, so when he calls me Bub, he gets me right in the heart there. Al says, thanks, Trevor, for all the work that you did on this. Thanks, Al. And Lance as well. Lance is my main man here, so give him some kudos too, please, guys. Anyway, yeah, hopefully you've found that to be a good use of your time, and you've learned some more about our business and the way this works. Larry says Lance is awesome. Yes, he is. And Lance,
thanks, guys.
Yeah. It can be sometimes, obviously, you're all at different levels. You've all got different experiences. You've all been in this business for varying amount of times. And, it's important that you stay motivated and that you don't ever give up. You don't ever lose confidence in this actually being able to work. And that little voice that, the one that niggles at you, that says, that's just not going to work, or I can't do this, it's not going to work. I'm not going to get enough money. Ignore that voice. You have to shut that voice up. You say, shut up, I'm doing this. It does work. I've seen it work. I was in a situation in my life a couple of years ago where I was so desperate. It was absolutely awful. And I took a huge leap of faith, and I went into this full time. And I'll tell you what, the first few weeks, it was touch and go whether or not I'd make it. It really was. My wife was like, get down the Dole office and sign on, Trev. You need to get us some money to support us. And I said, no, this is going to work. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get support. This is going to work. I know I can do it. I'm going to show you I can do it. And it took a long time to convince her, but she finally realized that it could work when she saw that the bills were being paid, the money was coming in. And, now this Christmas is the first time in probably 10 years that we're going into Christmas with peace of mind. And peace of mind is something that I have longed for so long. You know, it's like my favorite 4-letter word, hope. If you can get hope in your life, if you can see forward, you can see a brighter future in front of you, and then you've got hope, and that's what you can do in this business. You know, you really can. And just having that hope can change everything, can change your entire life. It makes you feel better inside, and that's going to make you feel healthier, and that is going to keep you healthier, and that's going to make you live longer, and you're going to live a better life longer. So, you know, that there's so many different benefits from the whole thing. So anyway.
Thank you for that, Trevor.
Okay.
Very good.
Thanks, guys.
Very good point. Thanks.
Catch you all again soon. Take care.
Thanks. See you guys later.